What's up, guys? This is Tony with AccessoryGeeks.com. Today we have the visor mount speakerphone for all Blackberries. This is a very cool product because, as you know, some states they don't allow cell phones while you're driving, so this could be a very good product for you. It's very light, it's very sleek, and we are going to test it out on the car and see how you guys like it. Again, Blackberry visor mount speakerphone. And we are going to go out and test it right now. Hey geeks, we're back here. This is Tony with Accessory Geeks. So we have a real life situation here. Say we're driving and we want to give someone a call. What you need to do is you need to pair up your Blackberry device with the speakerphone. As you can see, it's vised up right here. This is usually the charger. We had it on low right now. That's why we have the cords hanging, but I'll show you guys. It's voice activated. If your phone has voice activation dialing, then it'll be perfect. So you just hold this for a couple seconds. Hear a beep.
Say a command.
Call Thomas Tan.
Did you say call Thomas Kim?
No, Thomas Tan.
Did you say call Thomas Tan?
Yes.
Calling.
Like that. It's a very easy device to use. It's completely hands-free. All you have to do is maybe click this a couple times. And again, Thomas just received a call right now. Hello, Thomas?
Hey, Tony.
Yep, he could hear me, and this is very, it's loud and it's really clear, so it's a good product. And just to hang up, you just click down, click on the lever again, and it'll remind you that the call has ended. And now what Thomas is going to do is he's going to give us a call, and I'll show you an example of how to answer the phone, which is very simple as well. So he's giving us a call right now.
Call from 626-378-7388.
As you could hear, this notifies us that a call is coming, and all you have to do is click the top once, and you're connected. Hello?
Hey, Tony.
Yep, everything is working fine.
Does it work?
Yes, it does. It works perfectly.
Sounds good.
And there you have it. It's a very nice, it's a clean device. It looks really good on the car. It looks good everywhere you go. It's a very nice device. There you have it, geeks. Thank you. And we'll catch you later.